Good afternoon and welcome to another episode. We would like to welcome today Michelle Reyes. Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent, Alden. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's the
Thank
conversation today?
Well, today I want to highlight a particular company that I represent. That company is called Foresters Financial, and there's a lot of benefits that come along with this particular policy that I'm going to highlight today. But I just want to backtrack and start with at the end of the day, this time in life more than ever, it's about having all your affairs in order. And so there's some things that Foresters gives its members for free that are really important. So there's some legal documents that I just want to mention as a member of Foresters that you get for free. And I also just want to highlight also a couple of other things about them. So I'll start with Foresters has a special uh, they have many different products from term, whole life, smart universal life. It doesn't really matter which policy that you pick. Most of their policies come with these particular documents for free. So one of them is a will. And you can put that law ashore back on there. Perfect. So once you remember, basically, you go online, you start an account, and you go and you look for this button that says, "What is law ashore?" And this is where you can get the documents that you would need in the event of an emergency. The documents that I'm speaking of is number one, the will. Now, as you know, Alden, like yourself, I'm in real estate. And a lot of people don't realize the importance of taking care of these things. When you have a house, the more detailed you are and the more documents that you have in place confirming what you wanted, what your final wishes are, the better.
That will be
So
part of the creating a will.
correct. So number one, if you have a house, you should have a will. I mean, really, at the end of the day, something happens to you, everybody's got to figure it out. Who's going to pay? Who's going to cover? Is there insurance? So the will. For those that don't know it, will is a document that ensures when you die, there are clear instructions about what should be done with all of your assets. For example, your money, your property, your belongings, and in particular, how your assets will be distributed to your family and friends. So that is one document that you get completely for free as a member.
As a member
The
of the whole.
second,
Yeah. Right.
uh, what is a power of attorney? So a power of attorney is created to give legal permission to someone else, such as a family member or friend, to manage financial affairs on behalf of another if you are unable to do so yourself. So that's another document that you can have prepared for free through Law Assure. The next document is called the Health Care Directive. And what is a healthcare directive and why is it important? So, right now, in this COVID era, if you go to the hospital, one of the first things they're going to ask you is if you have a healthcare directive. And, often the family members, nobody's allowed in but the actual patient. So, this is an important thing. God forbid something did happen. Do you have a healthcare directive? And every member of the family should have one of these prepared. So the healthcare directives are created to inform other people of your future medical care wishes. It lets family, friends, and medical professionals know what treatments you prefer to receive and what to refuse. A healthcare directive can also name an agent to decide these medical requests for you on your behalf. Now, what do you have to do to be entitled to these documents? Simply just become a member. And how do you become a member is like any of their policies. This is something that's included. Now, another powerful thing about Foresters that, at the end of the day, the company that I represent, Symmetry Financial Group, we have over 62 carriers. And I have my favorite companies, and Foresters is one of them. Specifically, I think about parents who have children. They have what's called an orphan benefit. I lost you on the screen, so I don't know if that's significant. Are we still on, or did we get disconnected? So I'm going to assume that we are still connected and that we are recording. So I'm going to continue to plow through. So foresters, one of the reasons why I love foresters is that if you're a parent, they have an orphan benefit where, God forbid, something happened to the parents and the children became orphans. Basically, they would get $900 a month till they're 18 years old. And also, in addition to that, 4 years of college is paid for that child. So if you had three children, each kid would get the $900. So to me, that's like an outstanding benefit to have and to protect your family. So Foresters Financial, for more information on this company and the products that they have, all you have to do is call, email, text, whatever's your preferred method of contact. Usually we're able to do everything over a Zoom call, so we don't have to see each other in person. Um, the process takes about 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and I'd be happy to help you get this protection in place. We thank you today for tuning in. Today we were highlighting again Foresters Financial Group, and I am with Symmetry Financial Group, and the name of my company is Sunshine Agency Group. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes.
Perfect, perfect.
Do you have any
So
questions?
great, great. No, I think it was pretty comprehensive, and I'm sure anybody having additional questions will be reaching out for your help. We thank you for coming on and helping us understand a little bit of this.
Thank you.
Thank you.